Are you tired of blindly buying edge control and not knowing if it will work for your hair? Well, look no further. I have dug deep in the interwebs to find some of the best edge controls in the game, and I'm putting them to the ultimate test. 5 different trials using 5 different edge controls on my hair to see who comes out best. Each trial, I'm applying the edge control on completely clean hair and keeping the edge control on all day to see who is the best long-wearing, non-sticky, non-flaky, no weird white film edge control in the game. So sit back and watch me conduct a totally scientifically valid experiment. Because I don't want to waste my time or yours, I will not be testing out the Oars edge control. Though it may be one of the originals, I think the general consensus for most people is that it isn't the best. It's super sticky on the hair, gives off a weird white film, and it's not long wearing. So I think it's time we give it the proper burial it deserves. So in all of my trials, I am starting out with clean edges so that the edge control can work to its best ability. And I'm starting out with the Hawaiian Silky Hydrating Sleek Edge. This wasn't on any top 10 edge control lists or anything like that, but this is my personal fave, so I'm a little biased. But you see that I'm just applying it to my edges and brushing it out, and it's just gonna sleek down my edges. And as you can see, there's no white residue or anything like that. If you do see anything that's white, it's probably just the reflection, but I promise my edges are not white. And so let's get a little close up. And my edges are sleek. Keep in mind that I am relaxed, so my edges aren't going to be that unruly. But as you can see, my edges are laid down. So now I'm going to come back in 8 hours and show you how the edge control held up. So it's been like well over 12 hours. And as you can see, this is how my edges held up. It's still slicked down, they're still laid down, there's no white film, and yeah, my edges look good. So now I'm gonna comb my hair out and see if my edges feel sticky, because you know, after you have edge control on, your hair is really sticky, or it makes the rest of your hair greasy. But my hair was not that sticky, and I wrapped my hair that night, and the next day my edges were fine and my hair wasn't sticky at all. So this one definitely gets an A+ for me. It's a top contender, and yes, I am biased. So on to the next trial. I am starting out with clean edges again, and this time I am using the Creme of Nature Argan Oil Perfect Edges. This was on a couple of like the top 5 blogs of the best edge control. So you know, I had to put it to the test. It smells pretty good, and I'm just going to be applying it to my edges. It's kind of repetitive, and I'm going to be brushing it out. And as you can see, as it's supposed to do, it is laying down my edges. There's no white film, and it feels pretty good on my hair. So there's no initial complaints. My edges are slicked down, and we'll see how it holds up. So it's been about 8 hours, and these are my edges. As you can see, it's not as slicked down as it was originally, but my edges still are laid, so it's fine. So now I'm going to be brushing it out to see if my hair is sticky or greasy or oily or anything like that. And as you can see, my hair was really oily. It was really sticky, and the next day I could still feel the edge control on my hair. So wasn't that impressed, guys. I wasn't impressed. Okay, trial number 3. So I'm starting out with the Curls Passion Fruit Control Paste, and this was recommended on almost every blog I saw. So I'm starting out with clean edges, and I'm going to be applying that to my edges just as I did before. And as you can see, my edges instantly just looked so much better. So my edges are definitely on fleek. And yeah, I haven't had a problem with that with any of the edge controls, honestly. Like, all of them did their job. But we're going to see how it held up, and I'll come back in a few hours. So this is maybe 5 or 6 hours later. I had like an impromptu outfit change, so don't mind that. But this is how my edges look. They are still held up. They're not as sleek as they were in the beginning, but they still look good. And so now I'm going to comb them out. And guys, this happened again. My hair was super oily and super greasy. I feel like this may be good for girls who are natural and wear their hair in wet and goes and stuff. But for us relaxed girls, it's just too sticky and I didn't like it. On to trial 4. So now I'm using the BodyWorks Control Glaze Edge Control Coconut Edition. And it smells really, really good. And so I'm going to be slicking that down, putting it on my edges. And this was highly recommended on a lot of blogs as well. And I actually do like this edge control. I've used it in my own personal time. And I'm just sleeking down my edges. You know the deal. My edges are sleek. They're not white or anything like that. And I'm going to come back in a few hours and show you what it looks like. So 8 hours later, and as you can probably tell, this one was probably the worst longevity wise. My hair isn't as sleek as it was when we started out. I mean, my edges are still intact, but they're not as sleek. And I can imagine if I was post relaxer, my edges would probably revert to its natural state. And I'm combing my hair through and it doesn't feel that sticky. So longevity wise, it's pretty trash, but I mean, your hair won't be sticky. So pick your poison with this one. I mean, I still do like it because my hair is not sticky, but if you want something that's long wearing, this is not gonna be it. All right, on to trial 5. So we are gonna be using the Hicks edges, the infamous Hicks edges. And this was on almost every single blog I looked at. Guys, I used to hate this edge control when I was natural. I just felt like my hair would revert so easily. Like, it looks good initially, but I felt like when I was natural, my hair would be curly at the end of the day. But we'll see how it holds up on relaxed hair. So this is what I'm doing. It looks really good. So I'll come back in a few hours and let y'all know how it looks. So it's been 8 hours, and as you can see, my edges, they're not as sleek as they were when we started out, but they're still, you know, on point. I can definitely tell if I was natural, my hair would have reverted to its natural texture. It's great, you know, it looks good initially. It's great for relaxed hair, but if you want something long wearing, this is not gonna be it. It's still a nice edge control. I like that my hair wasn't greasy, but other than that, I don't think it's the best edge control. So which is the greatest edge control of all time? I'm gonna have to go with the Hawaiian Silky Sleek Edge. In my personal opinion, it performed better than the rest. It lasted all day. My hair wasn't sticky or greasy at the end of the day. But just remember, this is my own personal opinion on how these products reacted to my hair. Everybody's hair is different. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed it. And leave a comment down below with your favorite edge control that I might have missed. And I'll do my best to do a best edge control part 2. Bye, guys.